When you talk about sex, is it just, physical fulfillment?
It has a lot to do with it.
But
the surrounding has a lot to do with it as well.
But
there should be physical fulfillment within whatever situation.
But do you want more?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've kind of gotten the idea that guys can just go have sex and have no emotional attachment. And most women, don't understand that. Most women don't go that direction. So remember, we're going to look at color and the amount. So we're going to start with a clean slate here. Emotional sex would be blue. Long-term commitment sex would be green. Spontaneous sex would show up red, and mental sex yellow. Can you have mental sex? Just mess with somebody's head.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorta.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start out here with a clean slate. This is what the chart might look like, among other things, because I had to fake this. I couldn't find people that would talk to me about high sexual arousal. If you're going to take a vocal print and you want high sexual arousal, that's pretty disturbing in the middle of this. Hey, can you give me a print? So I had to fake it here and put this up.
That's okay, honey. We fake it all the time. That's normal.
So this is what high male, spontaneous, hormone-driven sexual partner would look like. They would just have very, very high F and F sharp, and it would be red if you just wanted spontaneous sex.
Okay.
If it was green, that'd be a totally different story, because that would mean high sex for a purpose. But male sexuality is F and F sharp. So if that's what you want, wherever you're going to pick up your guy, just take your little vocal print along and your little computer. Hey, we're going to do a little game here.
Oh, and I have a statistic on that. I looked up a few statistics because I got excited about the sex show. 54% of men think about sex several times a day, as opposed to only 19% of women.
And talking to men about this, they're more turned on by looks, but women are more turned on by gestures.
Yes.
And talking and a movie. Mm-hmm. But we're also turned on by hormones, both of us. Okay, this is a male that would want a lot of sex for a purpose.
Huh.
So this would be a kind of a loyal guy who would demand a lot of sex.
So that's what I would want my fiancés to look like.
Well, I don't know if you want that much. It's way past normal. But look, there's blue in here. That's also the bonding stuff. So that'd be a nice husband material there. But he might demand more sex than you want to put out. What do we have next? Oh, this is the women's sex.
Gosh, it looks so low.
It is, well, it's kind of medium. But if this was red, the woman would be very spontaneous, but not very often.
Okay.
So it's blue here. It's emotional, but it's about average. So if you want a woman that won't demand a lot of sex, that's kind of what it should look like as you're going on here. Here's the woman who would be very spontaneous. I said that it was red, but wouldn't want a lot of sex going on. What about that woman? Female sexuality is C and C sharp. And there are women out there who just want sex to have sex. You'd have red here. We need to build some little handheld thing so that you can just sit here in the bar or church bazaar or whatever it is and just talk to people and just
wherever you pick them up at.
Watch what's going on. Yeah, but you've got to make up your own mind. What do you want? Do you just want companion sex, spontaneous sex, commitment sex? What do you want to get involved emotionally? Do you not? So before you can go out and find the person to meet your needs, you've got to see what your needs are. If you want a woman that is very loyal and will give to you emotionally incredibly, but will allow you to run all over her, you want a woman that has high F, because that's a quality in women that will give and give and give and give to their partner. Put their partner first, and it usually is green. Spontaneous works well too. Don't get a yellow here. because they'll demand things. But the D is about self-approval, and her self-approval is emotional. You guys want a loyal, commitment family man? This is, among other things, what your chart might look like. The marrying kind, C sharp, high, spontaneous, loyal. This is a loyal man. C sharp, loyal. Normal sex drive, won't be asking you to put out too much, more often than you want. But look, G and G sharp, very good provider. Is that what you want in your man? Yeah. So G and G sharp is a good provider, more than normal. And the note of B, the bonding. So for women, this would be a good vocal print for the guy that, the marrying kind, help you take care of your children, won't go out on you, unless this C sharp is very high, and then they are such a sap for any kind of compliment. Somebody compliments them about something, and they just become the lapdog, and they'll do anything for that person. Go fix their garage door when your furnace is falling through the floor. This one you don't want. This is for males or females. Blue, emotional, high ego. This is a high maintenance ego person, so stay away from high blue. Notes of C, C equals ego. Here's another one. Now from all we've been teaching here, you see high maintenance, but this is somebody who needs. Their needs always come first. D is needs. They'll fill yours, but they want theirs filled. They can be passive aggressive. They expect reciprocation in sex or anything else. So that high D sharp here, you better be prepared to give more than you get. Women who choose men who have this broad shoulder and angular jaw and this really taut belly, the frequencies that belong to these muscles also are frequencies of shades of sex hormones. So the women who are young and choose their mate for testosterone, strong mate, strong protector, they're going to choose that physique. Women who choose their mate for bonding choose men with a little belly. So this is for the good seed, and the other is for a lasting relationship.
He's making the babies, and the other one's taking care
of them. Exactly.
That's a terrible thing to say.